Yuying Secondary, Chinese, was founded by the Hainanese Community in 1910 as a Chinese medium high school. It is one of the oldest schools in Singapore. Initially, it was known as Yock Eng School, Chinese. In 1947, it was renamed to Yock Eng High School, Chinese. Finally, in 1985, its name is changed to Yuying Secondary, Chinese. History: 1910 to 1940. On the 15th of March 1910, Yock Eng School, a Chinese primary school, was founded by 7 Hainanese community leaders. At that time, it was located at Princeps Street, Chinese. The school began with an enrollment of 15 pupils. However, it soon outgrew her premises as enrollment continued to climb. In 1939, the school management board initiated a campaign to raise funds for new premises. 1941 to 1985. In 1941, the school moved to a new campus at 65 Tanjong Katong Road. The 2-story building was given conservation status by Urban Redevelopment Authority on 8 April 2005. The school program was disrupted by the outbreak of World War II. During the war, the school premises were occupied by the Japanese Armed Forces and was used as Japanese military police HQ. The school reopened her doors to pupils in July 1946 with an enrollment of 600. The post-war years were a period of rapid growth for the school in terms of enrollment and recognition. In 1958, enrollment stood at a peak of 2,400 pupils. In 1954, some students were involved in the Malayan emergency. During the 1960s and 70s, there was a shift towards English medium education vis-a-vis Chinese medium education. Thus, the school admitted its first batch of English stream pupils in 1981. In 1988, the last batch of Chinese stream pupils graduated. The government planned to acquire the land on which the school stood at Tanjong Katong Road, in order to relocate the school. The new school building was being in Hugang New Town at the cost of approximately $10 million. The government would share 50% of the cost. In 1984, the Board of Management of Yock Eng High School faced the dilemma of raising the remaining $5 million. If it could not raise sufficient funds, the board would have to turn over the management of the school to the Education Ministry and the school would be converted to a government school. 1985 present. On the 9th of December 1985, the school was relocated to her present premises at 47 Hugang Avenue 1. The school was renamed Yuying Secondary School and was officially opened on 13 August 1987. Today, Yuying continues as a government-aided secondary school. It is a single-session school with an enrollment of 989 pupils and 51 teachers. The school also serves the surrounding Hugang community as a CDAC tuition center in the evenings and on Saturdays. Several teachers are serving in this center. Notable alumni: Han Sai-por, prominent sculptor; Aloysius Pang, actor; MediaCorp. Co-curricular activities: CCA, basketball. In 1974, Yock Eng High School won the National Schools Secondary Basketball title at Gay World Stadium by beating Anglican High School 92-80. Concert band. On 24 January 2012, brass bands from East Spring Secondary School and Yuying Secondary School had the honor to perform at the Open House of Istana. A performer from Yuying Secondary School, dressed as a big head doll, was also the center of attention for a group of visitors. Yuying Secondary School